Bruh, this fucking... Oh, bruh. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I watching Roblox or Minecraft with guns? Well, you're actually not. This is BattleBit Remastered. Now, while it looks like a Minecraft with guns or Roblox, graphically, gameplay-wise and mechanically, it's very similar to what Battlefield has, but is miles above what EA and DICE have managed to put in their Battlefield games over, I would say, the past, you could probably say the past 10 years, but maybe 5. It has legacy features, like VoIP and a scoreboard, and to be honest, the VoIP honestly makes this game 10 times better. From the amount of death mics you have, from people just shouting random things, you get funny moments, even like this one.
Behind you! Right there!
Now, putting VoIP aside and getting into the serious things. The maps on this game, I would say from what I have played, are quite good, though some could do with a little more cover and the visibility in terms of bushes and trees being a whole lot better. What are your... But for general visibility, I've been finding it extremely easy, and seeing people literally 500 meters away that are a pixel, you can see them that well, it's insane. Now, for stuff like Gunplay, for the couple of guns I used, which I believe were the M4, I think, and the MP7 with a bit of the UMP also, the SMGs seem to have not that much recoil, but the damage drop-off was extremely high to the point where it would take multiple bullets, even outside 20 meters, to get a kill. So I would say, just off that initial impression, I'd say the gunplay and balance is quite decent, though ARs and maybe the SMGs could do with a little more recoil to balance how fast you actually die in this game. Now that is another topic, the TTK. You die quite fast, and it is almost similar to the game like Squad or even World War 3, which I've featured on my channel as well, though I'd say it is a lot easier to actually hit targets in this game due to the spread being literally, I don't think there is any spread, and the recoil being minimal as well. So that is something that I would honestly like to be changed or balanced or maybe even looked at. But compared to a game like Battlefield, the gunplay is literally like, let's say, an 8 out of 10, and on Battlefield it's literally like a 2. So if you're looking for something that's better than Battlefield, or even I would say close to saying better than COD, to be honest, this is definitely a good game. That guy's name is fucking Cum Muncher, bro. Now, gun customization, which is a big part in FPS games these days, this game does it relatively good. From being able to pick multiple sights, from short range sights to medium to even the odd long range one. You can choose laser sights, side rails, and you can literally run these all at once. Now, this is something that people have been wanting on Battlefield for a long time, and yet have failed in literally every installment, but I would say Battlefield 4 and maybe the odd Hardline. But in terms of how in depth this goes, from showing you how it'll affect your draw speed, reload speed, fire rate, velocity, etc., this game hits it on the head. It even has camos too, if you want a sexy blue camo. Now, this game also has classes, which Battlefield does as well, but I feel like this game balances and does this a lot better. And when I say Battlefield does as well, the latest installment, that is the literal trash heap of 2042, it doesn't. But you have classes like the medic class, the engineer class, support, recon, and assault. So it basically copies Battlefield in a way, but I think it does it better. In terms of having medics with SMGs, so they're up close and personal, giving people meds, and just the variety of guns in general, from I'd say a decent amount of ARs, could maybe do with a few SMGs, but this is a playtest. But BattleBit does this brilliantly and is literally 10 times better than 2042, and I would say on point with what BF3 and BF4 had as well. Now, Battlefield comparisons aside for now, this game does a lot more things than most FPS games out there, and is probably the most fun and the best FPS that I've played in the past 1 or 2 years that isn't a battle royale. Now, people have been looking for a game like this, and I honestly think this game could live up to it. It's probably the most feature complete game that I know in the past year or so, in terms of mechanics and just general content and how it's being treated with updates and how the developer team actually communicates with the community that it has, which is how a lot of games fail in the past couple of years. This game has a test range where you can test multiple guns, all the attachments, and find out which one you feel like is worth grinding, to be honest. And that's what a lot of FPS games out there suffer from. And to be honest, if this game gets regular updates, and maybe besides the graphics, I honestly think this game could probably save or even carry an FPS genre, maybe alongside World War III, depending on how they get updated. Now, as much as I wish I could recommend you to play this game during the playtest, which was currently meant to be going on, they had to cancel it due to technical issues. But the great thing about that is they're actually transparent and they communicate with the community on why they're doing things, which is honestly great to see. And I'd recommend following them on Twitter just so you can keep up to date with how the game is going. But let me know what your general opinion is on the game. Whether you're excited, whether you think it's just another meme that will last a couple of weeks. But personally, I think this game could go far. Maybe the graphics will hold it back, but let me know what you think. But until next time, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new and if you enjoy the content. If not, feel free to leave a dislike and let me know why. But my name was Jordy and I'll catch you guys in the next video. But before I go, I'll let you enjoy some VoIP clips that I captured during the games. Peace.
I need help! I need help!
I need help! I need help! Okay.
Help me, please!
Help me, please!